right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a solid matchup here. The Tropical Trojans versus the Chosen Ones. You know, we don't have a lot of information on the Chosen Ones team, but from what I've seen in the lobby thus far, we do have a couple of Warzone iridescent players from Crims on there. So it should definitely be an interesting matchup going back and forth. We do got some exciting stuff for everybody watching at home. We're going to have Vista for the HP and Departure for the SND. So it's definitely going to be interesting games to say the least. Okay. At least that is also not right. So at least most of it will be covered so that they're able to see it. We are going to have ourselves the Chosen Ones making their way towards the point here. It looks like Trojans are going to get on the point that... Oh no, that's going to be 2 kills from the Chosen Ones. And they're getting some nice hill time here at the beginning of this round. Freeze going to get a nice trade. Jax from the Trojans going to be able to get a kill there. He is going to get another trade there. That's going to be 4 down for the Chosen Ones. We're going to have Trojan going onto the point. Going to be able to clear that off. Try to get rid of some of that hill time. Try to catch up. Actually, no, it is the Chosen Ones once again. I am messing up. I do apologize. NJ is going to be getting onto the point, getting the rest of the scrap time as we rotate over to the next one. We got one from the Trojans are going to go down here. That's going to be 2 down for the Trojans. We're going to have the Chosen Ones getting onto the point as well. We are going to see some bullets going flying here. He is going to engage with 1. That's going to be 1. And then another trade's going to issue out. Outdoors going to lay down some pop shots, trying to take some damage towards the Chosen Ones. And he is going to be put in a little bit of a pickle here. Is going to get chowed from the side there, and that's going to be 3 down for the Trojans. Definitely after going onto the second hill here, you know, we are seeing some solid gunny from the Chosen Ones team. Swifty, for the people that don't know, Swifty is one of the GMs for New York, so we do got a little bit of insider, somebody that's been part of the league for a minute here. Definitely seeing this thus far. How do you feel the Chosen Ones are competing against probably one of the higher teams in the league?
I think it's coming down to gunnies right now. The one thing I'm seeing from the Trojans is that they're falling together way too much. On P2, they all decided to push from that right side of the map coming down, downhill, and then it was all down. It was all gone from there. All the Trojans had to do was just line up their gunnies and shoot away, man.
Oh, I honestly couldn't agree with you. You know, when you get a little bit too much tunnel vision here in these matches, and players do tend to do that, you know, whether it's from, you know, anxiety, whether the adrenaline's pushing in, that they just don't want to lose an angle, it could sometimes put their team at a disadvantage. So we're going to have Tex laying down some shots from the Trojan. He is going to escape with his life. NJ is going to be shooting some gets a couple headshots there, but he is going to get shot out, unfortunately, there. We're going to have Fears also get eliminated as well, allowing Marketing to be able to secure this P3. He is noticing that a couple are coming from the cafe. He is going to get chowed from the side from the Chosen Ones team. Fears is going to try to get onto the hill and get that scrap time, and we're going to see the Trojans already setting up for the next. We're going to see a couple get gunned out. Ooh, a nice Renetti kill by NJ. And we're going to try to get onto this hill here. It's going to be 2 kills from Cedra.
The
Nice.
Trojans rotated early and they still got wiped out. I think it all comes down to positioning at this point.
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more. You know, we're seeing a lot of very nice setups, and despite them not rotating 100%, they are just setting up very nicely when they're going to break these hills, you know, especially when you have a lot of good team chem. You know, you're able to get each other's trades. That's going to be 3 kills for Cedra. He is going to get gunned out by 2 of the Trojan players. Also going to get traded out. We're going to see some body shots there. A little bit of toxicity there. We are going to see NJ going towards the next. We're going to see Marketing get a nice kill there. He is going to get chowed by 2 of the Chosen One players. We have number 4 Tex trying to secure this side here. Number 6 going for the oncoming reinforcements. He is going to get 1. We're going to see a couple of trades happen here by the hill, and that's going to be a clear for the Chosen Ones.
Once again, the Trojans were there on the first point, but they just could not hold off.
Just the pure pressure from this Chosen Ones team is really a force to be reckoned with for sure. That's going to be 3 down for the Trojans going on to this P5 hill, I believe it is. We'll get the number down here at some point. It is a very new map, learning new things. We're going to have number 2 going on to the point. That's going to be a kill for NJ. He's going to be securing this bottom bridge, trying to keep these hill time for his team. We are going to see Tex going at the top here. A little bit of a chow. Number 1 going to be engaging. He is going to get gunned out from the side there. Fierce is going to get a nice double kill, and that's going to be a third headshot kill for Cedra. Cedra is just putting in some numbers right now. Currently 19 and 12, followed up by NJ going 16 and 8. Some very solid kills, to say the least, from the Chosen Ones. Outdoors is going to be getting some shots off. He is going to get killed from behind. A very solid push there. We're going to see a couple trades happen here. Tex is going to be alive. He is going to get the Renetti kill to be able to get that trade to try to keep that 32 seconds. We are going to see number 1 get a double kill on the side there. We are going to see Tex get a kill as well. Doing a very good job holding this P1. I think this is P1.
Keep in mind that the Chosen Ones right now are all positive, with the Trojans actually being all negative right now.
That is true. That is true. Doing a very phenomenal job. It really is coming down to the positioning and gunning for these players. Ooh, does he get the trade? He does get eliminated there. We're going to see 1 by Hazy. See if he's able to get the double. He's going to pre-fire there, and he is going to get shot out. Tex is going to be the only one alive left on the P2 here. I think this is P2. It might be P6. I do not remember how many hard points this map has. That's going to be another double kill for Fear. Let's actually go on to his POV here. He is going to get a third one. Playing his life the best he can. I have number 5. He's going to get 1. Almost gets the double. Jax is going to be able to get a trade, and he does get killed by the nade. Pierce is going to maintain this hill and get some crucial hill time for the Chosen Ones. We're going to see them still chowing old with 15 seconds left. Is going to be able to break that. Tex is going to get some nice kills there as well. That's going to be 2 for him on NJ and Fears. And that's going to be a kill from Cedra. Just a very dominant force there, to say the least. We're going to be seeing them going towards the P3 here. Going to try to get some positioning here. Marketing is going to be on the point. Number 4 is going to be able to support. Almost gets a double. Is going to get gunned out by Hazy. Just some very solid trades overall. A little bit trigger happy there from Fierce. We're going to see some players going through the cafe here. Jax is going to get 1. Does he make it a double? Oh, and that slide may have cost him that trade. Now going 200 and 120 so far on this second rotation. We are going to be on the P. Oh, that's going to be 4 of them. Hazy's going to have to play their life the best they can. He is going to get some support. Oh, and that's going to be a beautiful hold from the Chosen Ones team. Ooh. We're going to see a couple of them nearby. That's going to be 1 and 1 there. Fears is going to try to get some shots. Does kill 1. We're going to have Marketing played it a little bit safe here, trying to get the oncoming forces from the team here. But let's go over to Cedra, going 28 and 22. Trojans are going to be able to get this next point here and try to hold it. Does get 1 kill, Cedra. Does get killed from behind. Ooh, Marketing's going to be challenging this backside here. That's going to be 1 trade here. We are going to see a majority of these Chosen One forces coming from the side close to one of their spawns. They are going to be able to kill 1. Does get the second trade. Only 2 left. He is going to immediately chow, and he is going to get gunned out, leaving 2 Trojans left on the point. Trojans are doing a little bit of a better job being able to maintain these. They're playing it smart. They're being a little bit reserved. It's allowing them to see the mistakes from the Chosen Ones team and be able to capitalize on it. Oh, I do have the score wrong, so I'll change that after this game. We're going to see a nice kill from Marketing. Jax is going to be playing on the top here. That's going to be 2 down. So we kill from Hazy. Could he get the double? He is going to get gunned out from afar. Fierce does try to contest the point, but does get gunned out by marketing. Ooh, that's going to be a nice double kill there from Outdoors. Jax is going to get eliminated by Hazy. Let's go on to the point here. Number 8 is going to be trying to get onto the point as well. That's going to be 2 dead, 1 from each team. We're going to have Fierce get onto the point and try to maintain that here. Going to get chowed from the back from Outdoors. Is going to get eliminated. That's going to be 2 kills more for Cedra. That's going to be another beautiful kill. Dropping almost 35 in this match. And that's going to be the game. 250 to 174. Definitely some exciting beginning of this series, you know. A little bit unexpected from the chosen ones, you know. We didn't have a lot of information on this team once they came in. They did replace Reaper Gaming. It is unfortunate, but you know, if they do decide to come back for season 2, they're more than willing to.
Very dominant performance by the chosen. When it came to the chosen ones, there was typically always there was always somebody to get a trade. With the Trojans and stuff, I feel like they always got caught sprinting. Just from being too scattered, they were never able to pick up any very useful trades, if that makes any sense.
No, I completely agree. You know, sometimes when you play there's nothing wrong with playing passive, you know, trying to wait for your enemy to be able to make the mistake. But when you have a team that's pretty predominant, you know, they're being very aggressive, and they seem like that's kind of like where they live at, their safe space, you know, something that they're comfortable with. You know, it could be something that's a little bit hard to be able to challenge. You know, we've seen some very strong aggressive teams, you know, North Texas, you know, we saw today against Los Angeles, you know, they were pretty predominant. They were pushing the point. They were breaking it together. To just when a team is able to be that aggressive, it not only allows them to be able to capitalize on a team that plays a little bit slower, it allows them to be able to just overwhelm them for the most part.
For sure. Yeah, it seems like the chosen ones knew exactly what they were doing at all points on the map, along with knowing and being able to read the Trojans the whole time.
Exactly. So we are going to be loading into another terminal S&D here for the second match. You know, we saw the Puerto Rican Ions face, not the Puerto Rican Ions, we saw Los Angeles face North Texas today, and it was a complete slaughter. It was 6-0 for them. It was a little bit rough, you know, but we did see what we normally see when it comes to that map. A lot of aggression. I didn't realize I was playing music the whole time. I do apologize for that. I tuned that out.
I think the Trojans will match up a little bit better in this Terminal S&D. Terminal S&D is kind of a weird map that you have to play super patient, and I think that'll slow down the Chosen ones a little bit in their game plan. I think they come out guns blazing. I think they're a very aggressive team, and let's see how they play with being a little bit more reserved.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. And we've seen the Trojans here on the channel before in the league. You know, they do a very good job of recognizing whether it's a good idea to go to a certain bomb site or not. You know, we've seen it against Puerto Rican Ions. They were able to go towards the B side. 2 of them got eliminated, and they were able to plant and win the round at the A site because they just were able to feed them those kills. You know, it's just stuff like that that makes the Trojan team pretty predominant in the S&D, and you know, the stats do not lie. They are one of the strong, have some of the higher stats for S&D, but you never know. Maybe the chosen one team is going to come out and just completely mop the floor with them on this S&D. But you know, it can only be decided here depending on how their performances are in this game.
Stone right now.
Oh, you sounds good. So we're going to be loading up here. I feel like we're going to see a little bit of from the chosen ones. I have a feeling because of the type of players that we're dealing with. We're going to see either a 2-2 split, or we're going to see a full composed and organized front line on one of these hills. But ideally, it is going to be better to be able to go 2-2, and then the other 2 players are able to get some of the crosses if they are trying to get over to one of the hills. And we we are off. The Chosen Ones are going to be making their way towards the B site. We are going to see the classic A rush from the Trojans. Let's see if they are able to combat in this. We are seeing a little bit of a 2-2.
Looks like they have a... Very good.
Yeah.
Looks like 3 are rotating over to A. 3 pushing connector as of right now as we speak. 1's watching the wraps and security.
Let's see if they get...
As he's gonna push up through a book, watch your mid hall. He's able to get the... Looks like that A push was just completely demolished.
That's gonna be 3 down
Last one
for
alive,
the Trojans. Oh, that is 4 dead for the Trojans. This is looking very grim start for them in this match. But you never know. You know, they might be able to set up, have a solid defense, be able to, you know, put up a very strong front against this team. But, you know, just it seems like the Chosen Ones team is very proficient at reacting to situations. You know, they saw that nobody was coming BK, and they immediately started going towards long and covering the plane side. Which really...
They had a very nice setup when it came to rotating towards A. One of the things that I think that the Trojans could have done better is when you're pushing that A site, it's either like an all or nothing thing. There's usually always going to be either just one person in that plane. If you take care of him, you have A control. After that, you have to worry about everyone else rotating over to A.
So we are going to see the players here split. I think they have... Oh, they are going to get a nice kill.
Ooh, okay.
Solid position there from... Oh, that's going to be a kill for NJ. Let's not leave it a free 2 situation. That's 2 down for the Chosen Ones. I must have missed
I don't know if they know bomb is down on A.
See if they do react to this. Ooh.
Jax is playing very patient underneath plane. I'd like to see him rotate around. Oh, is he going to see him?
Ooh,
I think that was just very bad positioning for Jax.
You know, he had a feeling he hasn't seen a couple of them in a while. You know, he probably recognized that there's going to be somebody close to plane. He is going to get gunned out, though, leaving Fears in a 1v2 situation.
He will have to plant, which he is doing right now. They're going to let him plant.
I think it's a very smart decision here.
If they go about this smart, they got to go in this together, get each other's trade. They know he's going to be in plane.
Let's see if we see a recrate of
Looks
the
like
North
he's going to be pushing up
Texas match
floaty.
today.
They're going to pinch him.
Ooh. Marketing is going to be able to get
Almost
that
came
kill.
up with the 2-piece.
Beautiful positioning there, and a solid pinch there by Marketing. You know, he's definitely one of the players, you know, across the board, I feel like for Trojans that, you know, is pretty consistent. He's a very solid AR. I think he has he is a little bit of a flex, so he has done a little bit of SMG as well. But I think once he is determined and he has his mindset on what he's going to do, he is a very strong AR main to go up against. Going into round 3. So we are going to be
having a 2-2 split on defense. Oh, no. Yeah.
So we do see the 2-2 split. AZ is going to give off some warning shots. Edger's going to get the trade there on text. We have number 7.
Bomb is down. They went to collect.
Ooh, very smart decision on Marketing there. Playing it a little bit patient there, waiting for the push. Fierce is going to play a little bit more back. But it looks like we're going to see an A assault here from the Trojans.
Very even split with WNJ helping out with that A site.
I couldn't agree with you more. You know, they're having very solid coverage. You know, they're watching the mid area. They're waiting to receive the information.
I like that play from Kreda, being very patient and Burger. Oh, I was able to get gunned down by chance. Looks like they're pushing in the plane right now. And was able to gun the guy in the back of the plane. Looks like they're going to go for the plant. Coming up floaty, will he see him?
Ooh, almost gets the 1 and almost flicks over to the second player for the Trojans. Just a little bit off on the gunning there, but that, you know, that was a very solid attempt there. Jax is going to be able to stop this push from NJ and be able to cover Outdoors back.
If NJ was just a hair more patient right there, he might have been able to pick up a two-piece because they were so close together.
Exactly, exactly. So we're going to be going 2-1 in favor of Trojans going into round 4. Let's see how they approach this. You know, I feel like both teams are doing a pretty good, maybe more so the chosen ones when it comes to coverage, but when it comes to
Looks
the
like they're getting.
setups, see a couple of trades happen. It's now 3-3. Hazy is trying to go towards this back white here, trying to see if he can pick somebody up.
Oh,
Doesn't realize that Free is up top, and he is going to get the trade. Jax does get a nice kill there, making it a 2v3 situation. Those numbers are going to play in favor for the Trojans.
bomb is down in connector.
Number 5 is
Jack's sitting under connector. One's watching mid hall. I think he saw him. Yep.
Outdoors starting
That's
to get
left
the
to a
trade.
1v3.
Ooh, there we go. That's going to be 1.
Oh.
Did he get 2 here?
Traded with the gunny.
Does.
If he gets his bomb down, he might stand a chance.
I don't think he realizes that the Trojans are a pretty patient team. They're probably going to wait for him to try to pick up that bomb, and they do. Allowing them to be able to get in those positions was what created that trade right there. Very solid shots from outdoors.
Excellent patience from Chance.
I couldn't agree more. You know, he's been doing a very good job. You know, I mentioned it earlier. You know, when he has his mindset, you know, he does a very good job at covering his lanes. He's able to play to support Overwatch for his team. Just overall AR, he is very predominant.
It does look like Terminal S&D has slowed down the chosen ones, though, like I previously mentioned before the game. Oh, they're going straight up the middle. 4 into maintenance.
Oh, wow. Oh, my. Oh, my!
Looks like that play was able to be shut down, but it is left with a 1v1. Any Chance gets it.
That's to be another round for the Trojans. A lot of trades happened there on the B site, you know. We don't really see that much here on Terminal S&D for the league. You know, this was probably the first time I've seen a team full rush up the middle, and because of that, it completely split whatever coverage or whatever pinch would have been able to be set up by
Definitely
the
caught him off
chosen
guard.
ones. For sure.
You don't see many people pushing up book like that, at least without a smoke.
So it's definitely looking like this is going to be in favor of the Trojans here. You know, they're doing a very good job. They're switching it up every single round. They're not just hard stuck into one area. It's going to be the first trade by...
Looks like the Trojan ones kind of have the same plan.
Ooh, that's going to be another trade there. That's 2 from Jax.
Creator of Fears might have B control site, though.
Ooh, almost
that trade, they
gets
can
the
plant the bomb.
third.
Oh.
Now it's going to be a 2v2 situation. Cedra is going to try to get the top third here. Try to see if anybody comes from long. Oh, he's going to shoot premeditatively. Ooh, that's going to be a trade from Fears.
Left up to a 2v1. Oh, 1v1.
Marketing and Cedra, the last 2 alive. Some very strong players here. Oh, and he is going to get outgunned by the Chosen Ones, allowing them to get another round on the board.
I think the Chosen ones are coming back with a little bit more grit this time.
Oh, you can definitely feel it. There's definitely a spark that was lit underneath these guys' stomachs. They are ready.
I think after that push through book, everything just kind of flipped for them. See them play with a little bit more fire now.
They saw that the Trojans were able to play aggressive, even though they're known to be predominantly a little bit more passive, and they took that straight out of their playbook.
Come on, Chance is having a very great game right now. Texties was actually one of my favorites going into the game, but he needs to pick it up.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see the correct stats after the game. I'll make sure I put the scoreboard on to be able to update the stat sheet for the GMs and the players.
Looks like they are playing very slow right now. Tex is watching book, and Hezzy's in book. But it does not look like Hezzy's going to push up. Oh, he is. He is, actually. They might be able to trade this out.
Ooh. Was expecting somebody coming from the flank, and two of them were able to get some shots off and kill Hazy.
Left to a 3v3, 2 on A, 1 on B for defense.
They're gonna have to make a decision here because when that time
I think
starts ticking.
I think the Trojans ended up realizing that the Chosen Ones were catching fire a little bit, so they decided to play a little bit patient. They know that the Chosen Ones are a very aggressive team, and then they're working in their favor with Hazy going up through the caught. NJ's pushing up the back lane. He doesn't see him.
Oh, he's gonna charge out, balls blazing. He's gonna go for the plant, and he is gonna get chowed there by NJ, allowing the Chosen Ones to win now their second round in a row. Will they be able to tie it up here, folks, come this next round? Feel free to comment down below what you think. Going into round 8. This is definitely make or break time for the Chosen Ones. You know, they definitely had a very solid performance. They're doing a very good job at being able to hold these angles and just give the information to their team when they are attempting to go for any sort of crosses.
A little bit of a shootout right now between Krata and Chance. The Spitfire might go for a plant on B right away. He didn't see the guy in bathroom. That might not be a problem for them. Chance with the cruise, unfortunately he was not able to pick anybody up. Chance still playing very patient in bathroom.
Let's get one.
Picks off one.
Ooh, gets two. It's now 2v2.
Fears knows. Oh. Fears doesn't see him.
Marketing is going to get one of them. Hazy is now by himself.
Like game over with Hazy back. Oh, maybe not.
Could he
maybe not. If he doesn't get this kill within the next 10 seconds, the game or the round might be over.
Ooh.
He might be able to get it. He definitely is.
Oh, he's gonna get it with only a second left before there was not enough time. That's gonna be a little bit of an upset for the Chosen Ones. Going 5 and 3.
He almost came up with a clutch play.
Yeah, that was craziness right there. Like, that's really all it takes in these S&Ds. You know, once that initial fire, bullets go flying, you know, you really see bodies start dropping.
Chance and Krata are both 12 and 5 right now. Looks like S&D is probably their favorite modes.
I could agree with you more. And hopefully we'll probably see a little bit better of the stats, because I don't know if it's 100%, because I could have sworn Tex got a kill and Jax got more than 2, but we'll see.
Text has 1 kill right now, I believe, on my screen. 1 and 7. I think the Trojans gotta make a move here. They're gonna get bottled up.
And Jay is gonna get eliminated here. Fears is gonna be close to the point here, trying to look into plane. Does fall down, unfortunately.
They can get plane control right now.
A little bit of ring around the rosy there in the plane. Marketing is going to go towards the backside here with only 1 shot to his life, but he is going to be able to regen here. We're going to see Jax making the attempt for the plant. We do have one going towards the backside. Tex is going to get eliminated here. Outdoors is going to... Oh,
just didn't see him. Oh, Chance.
Oh, no.
With the 2-piece, though, this game, they're still in it. They're still in it.
Oh, my.
Eyeball's back plane. As he pushing under plane, pushing him. He sees him. Comes under this.
Oh! Marketing
Eyeballs
with
the kill.
Oh, my. That was a very smart decision there. You know, we saw the player from Trojan, we're going to see the name here in a second, Marketing, was doing a little bit of a hoppy hop there and was able to receive the information of possible. There's only really 2 ways for them to...
Eyeballs and Chance coming in clutch for their team. Putting the team on their backs.
So it's now going to be 1-1 in the series here. You know, first round went to the Chosen Ones, did a very solid job. You know, to be fair, it is a new map, so I'm sure the Trojan teams is still trying to get some reps in, try to get game plan for that. But You know, come the terminal, you know, a map that's been around. They have game plans for it, and they were just ready to go, which allowed them to be able to keep the game going. They didn't lose full, and they just played it one round at a time. So as done before in 6, chosen ones are going to lose by 2 rounds there. We're going to be going into round 3. It's going to be departure control. So this is going to be very interesting to say the least. You know, the one thing I like to note for the people that are watching at home, you know, I've played a few games here on departure. Oh, we're going to see some drama happening in the chat there. Nothing wrong with that. See the fire in people's bellies, you know. I don't blame them. I keep referencing Fairy Tail.
I think it's okay to shoot bodies. Gets the energy up.
Exactly.
I feel like this one will go. With my hot take on this, I feel like the Chosen Ones will take this match. Reason being is because I feel like Departure can be a very aggressive map, and I believe that fits the Chosen Ones' playstyle much more than the Trojans.
No, that's honestly some very good insight because, you know, we see it in the first round on HP. Respawn seems to be the Chosen One's bread and butter. You know, I say here all the time when it comes to watching the league play here that, you know, when it comes to S&D, it's either hit or miss for most of the teams. You know, you're either really good at it or you just have a hard time being able to be a little bit more patient. We are going to see the first trade by Outdoors. That's going to be 2 for Outdoors before he does get eliminated by Hezi. But I really feel like this map is going to come down to whether people realize it or not. Esky and elevator control. You know, those places, there's a lot of view of both sides, A or B. You know, I feel like if they have one of their main ARs go on to that point, no matter what team it is, I think they're going to be able to control the map. Oh, I am completely sorry. They are now tied on the scores here. And it's gonna be
Hezi with the 2-piece, kicking him off a B site. One thing about this map is that A and B are, even though they are very close to each other on the map, they are both very hard to play defense on, rotating back between and forth.
No, I agree more because, like, the one thing I've noticed with Departure is that the maps are very, when it comes to spawns, it's very close despite how, like, especially for the Departure, despite how big the map is, the spawns are very close. And, like, when you have moments like this where the Chosen Ones are playing onto the point and playing close to their spawn, if you get, like, those stairs, you're able to spawn trap them back, security or whatever you want to call it. We are going to see Cedra go on to Perfume here, trying to chow the one that's there.
He's playing very patient with... Oh, he was managed to get traded out.
Still only 1 tick here from the Trojan team, but they are going to be down by 6 lives, so we're definitely the prediction from earlier. The Gunny is a little bit stronger on the Chosen One side, so if...
It's going to be a 1v3 for Jax on A side, 1v4. He managed to take off 1. Looks like they are able to get a few ticks off, or another tick off a B. If the Trojans were able to realize that that everybody was on A side, they might have been able to set up and stack B. They still might be able to with that wipe.
Oh, there's some... Beautiful. Being able to prevent that 3rd tick from happening. We're going to see number 8 engaged with number 1. See if he's able to get this trade here.
Looks like Eyeballs is distracting them off of B. 3 of the Trojans are able to make it to B. Are able to kill number 6 and are stacking the point. I don't think they see him up coming up elevator though.
Some very
Good
solid
defense
trades
by the
there.
Chosen Ones.
Here's going to get another, I believe that was a 2-piece once again. I keep missing them once they get in the action. Now only 1 live left. We're going to go over to Outdoor and see if he is able to make something happen. He is going to get 1 and then
Looks
does
like
get
this round
immediately
is
chowed.
over.
First round is going to go to the Chosen Ones.
Now with the Trojans there, I think it was a lot of map awareness and understanding where players were at. If they were able to understand where the chosen ones were at, I feel like they would have been able to stack the points much better. I feel like they're again playing way too staggered. I think when it comes to hard point and control, the chosen ones just have to be able to lock in and play together as a team better.
No, I can agree with you more. And like honestly, if we're looking back at some of the old series that were covered here, you know, the Trojans on maps that they're familiar with, they do a very good job at setting up and rotating. They usually have two people going at like 35, you know. And they usually do pretty well at breaking these types of hills, but you know I think because this map is pretty new to the majority of the player base, you know it's just going to take some adjusting here, and you know they should be able to set up nicely once they get some more experience on it.
Hezzy with the turn on.
It's gonna be 3 down.
They still will be able to get B. I think this is going to be a full cap for them if they can set up properly. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a spawn trap here. They're spawning them out towards A site.
Ooh, beautiful chow by Cedra.
And that will be B controlled gun 4.
Ooh, a couple trades
Seems
happened
like
there.
Eyeballs was able to shut off their push to A though. Eyeballs knows where number 5 is. Krata was able to call him out and get the trade. If the Trojans set up here nice, they should be able to hold them off from A. I feel like A is a harder set to get if you don't have to worry about B.
Beautiful turn on for marketing there. Ooh, NJ's don't get
And the
gunned
Trojans
down.
need to push outside and control outer, so that they can funnel them in. Because one's elevated right now. If they can funnel them in through that mid lane, I think it'll be game over. Lazarus 17. Looks like they do have a nice setup though. But Eyeballs might be getting a little bit too aggressive here. Playing very patient, was able to get killed. And out of control was lost. But ooh, Jackson was able to save the push.
It's now 14-14. Still have a minute left in the round.
Chosen ones are going for a wrap. They're playing very slow right now. I don't think the Trojans realize this though. This could go very badly if number 6 is able to stay alive on outer. This will be game over for the Trojans. But defense was able to prevail.
Ooh, Hazy did a very valiant attempt there, trying to clear off some of the players coming from the backside there. We don't see number 8 get a nice kill. Number 1 gets a kill as well.
20 seconds left to go. The Chosen ones are setting up on A.
That is a gnarly spin.
Fears is able to stay his life. Unfortunately, it was a 4v1.
Jackson going to be going on to the point. Does get engaged by NJ.
The Trojans are pinching the Chosen ones right now. And that might be game over. Or round over.
I think the Trojans are starting to get an idea of how to play this map. You know, I think definitely after that first round, it allowed them to be able to evaluate the team that they were facing and how they were playing on this map. And they basically played for each other's trades, and it really worked out for them. Very crazy snap from outdoors. Oh, I'm glad that got on the stream. That for the people
Looks like
watching.
the awareness was able to pick up for the Trojans that round.
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more. You know, you can definitely tell that they're locked in. You know, they've played a couple rounds on this map already. You know, they're starting to get warmed up. They're getting the feeling for it, getting the groove, and it's allowing them to be able to go up against the hard push that is the Chosen ones. Texas going to get the first trade. Almost gets a double, but he's going to get gunned out. Cedra with the nice little mid flank there from the elevator. Hazy is going to be able to get the trade for him. Ooh, we're going to see a little bit of an Esky.
Fears is pushing up into spawn a little bit. He might try to set up a spawn trap. Playing very patient. Good gun discipline. He's able to take down 2 and stop the B push. He doesn't see the one back Eskies though. But he still takes care of him either way. Was able to get traded out by chance.
Now, I'm just going to call it out now because there is a chance that if he laid down at any point on that Eskies, it could have been considered a stair glitch. And it doesn't matter at what point of the Eskies he is at. If he is laying down and there's no field of view for the opponent to be able to see them, that is a stair glitch. So,
from my point of view, he was laying down, but he wasn't stair glitching it. He was too far down on the Eskies for anything to actually happen.
At any point, if the definition of a stair glitch is basically somebody that is at a position that is unable to be seen from any point of view unless you basically hop on top of them. Put it that way. So it doesn't matter if he's at the top of it, the middle of it. If he is unable to be seen at any point in time and he's able to get kills off of it, it's a stair glitch. So I don't think the Chosen Ones are going to call that because I think they're just going to play it out.
From Texties.
Nice kill from NJ. Marketing is going to get a kill as well. It's currently 18-8 here. Ooh, that's going to be one. Does he get two? He does! Does he get a third? Oh, and that's going to be a clear, allowing round 3 to go to the Chosen Ones. Whew. That is nutty.
I think the biggest difference within that round was just playing lives. I feel like the Trojans were very too aggressive when it came to challenging the Chosen Ones.
And, you know, especially, you know, what we noticed thus far, you know, this is going to be the first time we've seen the Chosen Ones. And, you know, they do have gunnies. So if you're going to be aggressive towards them, you better come back with the same energy. So it looks like we're going to see the Chosen Ones making their way towards the A site here. One of the closer spawns for them. Should be able to get possibly one tick on here already.
Ooh, if they set up properly here on A, this will be a full site control.
That's going to be 6.
As he's popping off right now.
And Jay don't be able to get the trade. That's going to be
2 ticks on A. Soon to be 3 if the Trojans don't stop them soon.
Playing it very tight here, and that's going to be a full A cap, and that's just going to be a continuation.
And they are now set up on B. This round might be over quickly.
They're letting them know that they are
domination from the Chosen Ones right now. Texas is able to keep the play alive though. Oh, he gets traded out.
It's gonna be 2 ticks, possibly 3. It looks like we are gonna see
the Chosen Ones know. If the Chosen Ones know where they're spawning at, this could be game over. Looks like this will be the end of the round. End game.
So it looks like the third game of the series is going to be going to the Chosen Ones. You know, I think the Chosen Ones, despite this being a new map, did a very good job at being able to play zone. You know, they worked together. They were covering angles that the other one wasn't able to see, and because of that, it allowed them to get the crucial trades that they needed. With that being said, it's definitely something, you know, it is a new map. Teams are still trying to figure out game plans and whatnot for it, so it's only going to be time to tell to see how the Trojans do later in the season when it comes to this map.
Next map will be Skid Row Hardpoint. I believe this matchup will also favor the Chosen Ones.
Let me go over to the map and veto screen here. So the Trojans were very, very successful on the S&D. I mean, it was a close game. It was 6-4, but it's going to be interesting to see how these guys go up against them. You know, like I said earlier, I wasn't lying when the stat sheet says about S&D numbers. You know, the Trojans are pretty consistent. I believe one of their players has a 4.0 before going into the series. You know, so they definitely know how to play the game. But I feel like the aggression from the Trojan Ones might be a little bit, I wouldn't necessarily say the downfall, but it could be what brings them a hard time here on this S&D in Skid Row.
Starting in 3, 2, 1.
So let's put that up real quick. It was 3-1. 1 round to the Trojans and 3-2.
So going off the start of this game, I believe that the Chosen Ones are just a little bit better at controlling and knowing where the spawns are. We'll see about this map though. Again, we don't know much about the Chosen Ones, but from what we've seen so far, I just feel like the Chosen Ones know more spawns than the Trojans do. And I feel like Skid Row is a very spawn heavy map, so
Not only that,
so
keep in mind, like, I feel like the Trojan ones, they react very fast. Like, that's to just put it lightly. You know, they do a very good job at realizing, oh, this is what they're doing, and like we saw it on.
Nobody was heading to P2 right off the rip for the Trojans.
Yeah, it looks like the Trojan ones are going to be able to get some points here on the P1. Not only that, oh, he is going to get outgunned, but Cedra is going to get the kill from behind there. Marketing is going to get eliminated by Cedra as well. Let's go over. Oh, he's going to get a triple kill. That's two Renetti. I mean, two Rival 9.
Team on his back right now. If the Trojans want any chance of winning this game, they're going to have to rotate early. And when I mean early, they might have to send 2. Because when it comes to gunnies, the chosen ones outrank them by far.
They are going to be able to get around 12 seconds left on this point. But it looks like the chosen ones are going to be able to set up. Oh, they are contesting it. That's going to be one trade there. Marketing is making their way towards the P2. Is going to get gunned out based off rotation from Cedra. And it looks like the Trojans are going to have P3 spawns.
They have a very nice setup with one sitting back cargo. 2 pushing garage. Might be overchowing though.
Ooh, outdoor with the gunny. This is going to get immediately chowed out. Fear's going to pick up a 2-piece. And going to go on to the point here. Currently going 5-1.
They don't know creatives are just around the corner.
Oh, almost gets
Is able to get his trade.
double.
Chance playing very patient, waiting for P2. Is able to get gunned down. So with Eyeball setting up for new, they might be able to start a little bit of a comeback here. If they get too far down in the beginning of the game, it's going to be very hard for them to challenge back.
Number 2 is going to get the kill on number 7. We see Marketing get shot at by number 8 here. See if he's able to secure the kill here. He's going to have assistance from
Rex
his
is
team.
pushing up to back apartments, but no one is on site, losing seconds.
Ooh, he is going to get gunned out from
NJ
here.
pushing up through back alley, might be able to get a free kill.
Ooh.
Might be 2, doesn't realize he's there. So the chosen ones are the chosen ones are spawning back alley, so they might be able to overpush due to the close spawns.
There's going to be a nice hold there from outdoor. Does get gunned out by NJ.
Needs to hop on time.
With 20 seconds left, and we are going to see. Cedric going on to the point. Does clear 1.
Only Tech
Ooh,
saw
does get
him
2.
pushing into sight. Looks like that the chosen ones are gonna have full control of new.
Very
I think
solid
Chance plays a
play.
very huge role in getting apartment spawns for them right away.
That's going to be free. Going on a little bit of a kill streak
He's
here.
sneaking up on NJ in apartments. Doesn't see him though. Gets gunned down by NJ. Looks like this will be almost a full site control for the chosen ones.
Ooh, they don't have 2 people at Spiral here. They're going to clear 1, Cedra.
Very nice setup. Looks like number 5 Krata is already rotating towards new. I don't know if he's gonna see the guy back cargo though. He does. He's challenging him. Eyeball. Ooh. Unable to call out. Number 3 is about to challenge Krata though. Gets gunned down by Jax.
I really don't know if that Katie's right, but
Looks
it's...
like P5 is still up for grabs for either team. Trojans almost with a nice setup. Unfortunately, we were able to get gunned down by the chosen ones. Chosen ones setting up, getting in a little bit of a spawn trap for the Trojans.
Ooh, they are going to keep the P3 spawns here. We're going to have Fears get eliminated.
Only
on
one
the
left on point. Looks like
20.
the Trojans were able to. Oh, with the cruise though, able to save 20 seconds.
Looks like we might have a team try to get that. Yeah, we're gonna have the Trojans try to get that scrap time, and they are going to be setting up for the P2, allowing the chosen ones to be able to get this initial time on the P1.
I think P1's going to be a total domination for the chosen ones, just being able to gunny in close quarters, which I think that the chosen ones are very good at.
That's going to be free cleared. Ooh, let's see this action right here. We are going to see one. Does he get two? He does. He gets three.
Chance holding down P2.
Ooh,
Unfortunately, though, if the
four.
Trojans don't get anything going right now, if they don't hold this point, the game is soon going to be over. Chance does push downstairs, able to kill Hezzy. He doesn't notice two pushing into sight with him though.
They are going to be able to get the money hill. Jax is trying to respond right away. Does try to do a little bit of a tournament. Does catch his own dust there.
Kreda is having a dominant game. 23 and 12.
Ooh. Couple shot deaths there from the Trojans team. They are going to try to...
Chosen ones are able to set up for P2.
Ooh. Immediately gets gunned out. There's going to be two more deaths from the Trojans. Marketing is going to get a trade as well. I do not know if that KD is right, but it's saying that he is 8 and 23.
Oh, Eyeballs is 8 and 23 right now. He's having a bad game.
That's honestly concerning, to be honest, because you know.
If I had to guess, if you're only dropping 8 kills a game, it's not coming down to your gunny skills. It's coming down to your positioning. A lot of the times when you're dropping low kill games, you're getting caught in the wrong positions. Whether you're sprinting or sliding, or you're not checking the right angles.
You know, for a player like Marketing, I feel like Outdoors is one of the better of the two when it comes to AR, but you know, he's pretty much a match, I feel like, when it comes to being the flex. Maybe he's more of an SMG player, but you know, I would have thought he would have put up a little bit more of a fight here in this round. Tex is going to be able to get a trade there, going to get onto the point. Looks like the Trojans do have control now. He's going to be able to get one, almost gets gunned out. Oh, that's going to be two. Ooh, a little bit of hip fire there. They are going to both be in the cubby here. Ooh, he is going to get outgunned by one. Let's get one. Ooh, beautiful reach out there by Hazy. That's going to be an extra 9 seconds. It looks like number 1 and 2 are for some reason going to break that for 5 seconds. I think that's going to be the difference of them being able to get this next kill.
Chosen ones do have numbers on the new point. Unfortunately, if the Trojans aren't able to break this within the next 10 seconds, that there's a very good chance that the game is over.
Ooh, it's outgunned by NJ. Tex does come back. Does get the trade as well by Cedra.
3 points to go. This looks like this game is over.
And that is going to be the end of the series. 3-1 the Chosen Ones.
3-1 with the Trojans. The Chosen Ones coming out victorious.
I'm not going to lie. That's a little bit unexpected since we don't really know the team that well. But, like, for their opening game, that was phenomenal on their part. Definitely some things for them to adjust the next time that they do face the Chosen Ones. But, you know, it was definitely a series to say the least. So I'm going to get this stats here. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is rough. I couldn't agree with you more. We're going to be setting that up here.
If you want a post-game interview, come to the Discord, the VC with me and Wolf.
Go here. What was that? It was 100 and Oh, it was 99 exactly.
Hello?
Looks like we got Fader here for the post-game interview.
Hi.
Share the
If you
audio.
want, but you don't need it. If you don't need it, okay,
Nah,
just speak for me.
no picture. Yeah. Yo, what's up?
Okay, so it should be going through now. Um, let me exit out of
Going
COD.
going right into it. Where do you guys think you played into your strengths the most?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The biggest strength that we had was our HP. Just our respawn. The biggest thing is our gunny is a lot better. Uh,
I couldn't
I
agree
would
with
like
you
to say.
more. I feel like map awareness for you guys was definitely standing out too.
I mean, yeah, we've been playing together for a while, so just knowing where to look and like the map recognition that we have, I think it's easier to really get a grasp of where people are coming from and how to hold those positions.
Yeah. One of the negatives that I saw from you guys though is that the Trojans always beat you to rotations, but due to the gunnies that you guys do have, is that you guys were able to break them off quickly. How are you guys going to combat that going into the future games?
Well, I mean, the biggest thing is yeah, rotating earlier, but I think what really led to our success was actually being able to break the hill. Um, that's really something that we really strive for. Being able to break the hill and holding it for as much time as we can. Sometimes we do let like 20 seconds go, but I mean, we're confident that we can get that time back going forward.
Yeah. And then with that S&D on terminal, for my team as well, at least for me, I know one of my players on my team is very good at terminal S&D. Terminal S&D is one of those maps that you guys have to play very slow. And I was commenting throughout the whole game that you guys are a very aggressive team, right? So terminal S&D, I called it right from the beginning, is that it's going to be a way closer match, and which it was. What are you guys going to do to better prepare for terminal S&D?
I'll be honest with you, it was mostly my fault. I trolled. I trolled a lot. I was just pushing into those gunfights that I probably shouldn't have. Um, Terminal is one of those maps where we struggle on offense more than defense. But I think what it was is that we just weren't playing as together. I know we're playing 2-2, but I think if we, because they were leaving plane open so much for us to just get in there, get a plant, pace, close plant, and that's it. We're done. We win the round. But there was some times where we just trolled. That's completely on me.
For sure, for sure. Hey Wolf, you got anything for him?
Well, I'll def.
What? Oh, my bad, my bad. I just
No,
want to say
go.
something. Whoever was shooting my body, bro, like that's not cool, bro. Come on, y'all were getting blown out. Like, come on, man.
Hey, I'll say definitely there was emotions high for the other team. You know, so far in the season they've basically been undefeated. I think they've only lost like maybe once, so I'm sure there was a little bit of an upset there, especially from a team like even myself. Like I figured you guys were going to be good, but I didn't think you guys were going to be that good. So you definitely shocked me, especially not having the information on your team thus far, and I think you guys did a phenomenal job. Definitely, I believe your next match is going to be up against. Let's see.
I would love to see a matchup against Sticky Buns, the Cincinnati Sticky Buns. I think you guys are very similar in the ways you play.
Let's see. So that was okay. So that was a week 4 game. I think you could still schedule for week 3 against the Chicago Bush Hunters. So either that game or you also have for week 5 up against the Los Angeles Gamblers. So definitely
That would be a good
going
matchup.
after this series. You know, I'm gonna say I majority of the teams are around that team skill level, if not a little bit higher, a little bit lower. There's definitely a couple outlier teams. You know, North Texas being a very predominant. You know, they have quite a bit of challengers on their team, and then one of the weaker ones will be like teams like Crack Gaming. That's not me throwing shades. It's just based off of what we have on record so far. Definitely after seeing what you went up against tonight, how do you feel like you're going to compare to the rest of the competition?
We're pretty confident in our ability to get things done. I think we'll be able to go into games with high confidence and be able to see it out. We're hoping to win out the rest of the season. That way we can get to the winners bracket.
That sounds amazing. I love the confidence there. You guys definitely deserve it after facing one of the top teams. They were probably the second seed team, so pat on the back for you guys for being able to clutch that up. But so if you were to have a message for the other teams in the league, what would that be?
Um, one is don't shoot our bodies, and whoever was in the Twitch chat talking crap, come say it to us. Come play us for it. Like we're not here to mess around. All right, we're here to play. We're here to we're having fun at the end of the day. It's all for fun at the end of the day. Am I right? But at the end of the day, we do want to
Exactly.
win, and we're gonna show our dominance in the respawns. We're gonna show our dominance in the SMDs, and you're gonna see a lot from us in the coming days.
Love it, man. Love the response.
Yeah, I love that energy. You know, they basically said, you know what, you may have some energy, but we'll deal with that plus some. That's what I love to hear. I believe Helix is on your team, right? I know that's somebody else. Okay. But I think that should be wrapping up here. In this, do you have any other last minute things you want to ask there, Swifty, or anything you want to say there for the audience at home?
No, I think that's pretty much it. We'll let our gameplay do the talking, and we're excited to schedule our next match. And whoever comes forth for scrims, we're open to scrims. For anybody that wants to. Yeah, that's pretty much
We
it.
should do MVP rewards. I think MVP, if I had to choose one, would go to Kratos in this matchup.
Hey,
I think definitely our best player is Krata, so definitely keep an eye out on him. He's the
oh,
best one.
he's nutty. He
Yeah.
the amount of like kill feeds that man had was phenomenal, bro.
So a lot of the times he's our main playmaker that I like to think of. So I mean we all are playmakers at the end of the day. I gotta give credits to Fears and Mac,
Oh,
especially in
Fierce
that
was putting
control
it.
and departures.
Yeah.
They really stepped it up at the very end where we won that uh that departures. They made the Fears made the call. Let's go. Let's hit out A. Let's just bang it out. And we really just they just collapsed. That's it. So really credits to my guys, and I love playing with these guys.
So definitely for all the people looking at home, look forward and watch out for the chosen ones. They're a very tough, competitive team here in the Ghost Nation League. We definitely have some more matches up. I'll tell you guys those here in a second. We are going into basically week 3 and 4 here for the majority of the team. So we do have the Sticky Buns versus Atlanta here for week 3, including the New York Ghost Nation versus Dallas Cowboys. Los Angeles will be facing North Texas, I believe, either no, it would be tomorrow or the next day. So that's definitely going to be interesting. Oh no, that happened today. Never mind.
New York already played the
Yeah, they're
Cowboys as well.
okay.
3-0.
Okay, so I just need to update that. So we're actually on week 4. That's my apologies. So this Dicky Buds team did already face the Dallas team, and that was a free O. Atlanta's going to be facing North Texas. I feel like that's going to be a little bit one sided there. I'm not going to lie. Um,
Yeah.
New York already has their game done. They won 3-0 against Crack Gaming. We do have, oh yeah, this is where we're at. So we have Los Angeles versus Puerto Rican Ions tomorrow. We are going to see more of Departure and Vista. I believe they're going to be going back and forth on most of the maps just to see how it plays. It was refreshing to see it today. I was actually surprised, and it was something good to cover for sure. And then we do have the two sisters teams facing off, the Bush Hunters versus the Contractors. And then finally, we did have today's match, which was the Chosen One and the Tropical Trojans. So definitely stay tuned to be able to watch those matches. We should have them posted here in the schedule, or if not in the announcements for you guys to all be able to see. Once again, I do appreciate all the support you guys been giving us on the streams and whatnot. Just being able to view in and see all this talent going across the screen is just phenomenal, both on them and for you guys being able to enjoy these experiences with us. And soon we'll be able to not only cover these moments, but be able to give these players, some revenue for their passions. So definitely keep on supporting us. It not only helps the community out, it helps the league out and everything. So thank you so much for that. Definitely check out the TikTok and the YouTube. We'll have the podcast this Sunday. I am going to double check to make sure that I am available, but we should be able to get that good and ready. Definitely look towards the afternoon of Eastern Standard Time. We'll be watching over some of the clips that players might have clipped, be able to review those, watch over some of the game moments, and just overall talk about the league and some of the things with COD in general. And lastly, don't forget to check out the Twitter. That's where we are eventually going to be posting all the results of the matches and let everybody know how the season is going for the teams thus far. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and hope to see you all in tomorrow's match.